Habits are a fundamental part of our daily routine and can have a profound effect on our physical and mental well-being. They can be difficult to change, but with the right strategies and mindset, we can create lasting change and improve our overall quality of life. Did you know that despite setting goals, around 80% of people fail to achieve them? But why is this the case? In this video, we'll explore some of the most common reasons why people struggle to change their habits and offer practical solutions to overcome these obstacles. Whether it's a lack of motivation, setting unrealistic goals, or simply not having a plan, we'll provide tips to help you achieve your goals and develop positive habits that stick. So, let's get started and learn about the 5 common mistakes that people make when trying to change their habits and the practical solutions to help you create new, positive habits that will lead you to success. Welcome to Be You, a channel dedicated to helping you be your most authentic self. Today's video is about the top 5 mistakes that we make when trying to change our habits. Number 1, perfect day to start. The problem with not achieving your goals is that many people wait for the perfect day to start. They convince themselves that they need to wait for a special day, like the beginning of the month or the beginning of the week, to make a change. They feel excited and motivated to start on that particular day, but when the day arrives, they find themselves making excuses and putting it off. This is often due to the power of our unconscious mind. We make decisions and set intentions on how we want to act in a certain situation, but when the situation arises, we often fail to follow through. Our unconscious mind can trick us into believing that we need to wait for the perfect time or ideal conditions to take action. This is known as the tomorrow trap or the someday syndrome. To overcome this obstacle, it's important to recognize that there will never be a perfect time to start. Instead, focus on taking action today, no matter how small. Make a commitment to yourself and hold yourself accountable. You can start by setting achievable goals and breaking them down into smaller steps, creating a daily routine, and practicing self-discipline. This includes setting a specific time each day to practice your new habit. By doing so, you're training your brain to associate that specific time with your new habit, making it easier to stick to over time. Remember, every day is an opportunity to make progress toward your goals, so don't wait for the perfect day to start. Start today and take action toward the life you want to create. Number 2, high expectations. It's natural to have high expectations when starting something new, but sometimes those expectations can be unrealistic and lead to disappointment. We tend to focus on the end result and want it quickly, but when we don't see immediate progress, we lose motivation and give up. However, we need to change our mindset and focus on the process rather than just the result. Instead of only focusing on the end goal, we need to learn to love the learning and small achievements along the way. For example, if we want to lose weight or learn a new skill, it's important to remember that our body and mind take time to adjust and change. We can't expect to see results overnight. Instead, we need to make small changes to our habits and be consistent with them every day. It's important to remember that small changes over time can lead to significant results. We need to embrace the journey and enjoy the small successes along the way, rather than just focusing on the end result. As the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. By making small changes and being consistent, we can achieve our goals and build good habits. If you found value in the video so far, make sure to subscribe. Number 3, you don't have a system. Having a system is crucial when it comes to building good habits and achieving our goals. It's not just about setting new habits and goals, but also about changing our perspective on the whole situation. If we want to change a bad habit, we need to start by looking at the foundation and making changes to the basics. For instance, if we want to lose weight, we need to change our perspective on our eating habits. This may be more difficult than trying a fast diet, but it's the only long-term solution that will make our lives easier in the long run. If we do something just for the end result or by force, we'll quickly find many excuses to quit or not make progress. If someone goes to the gym just to lose weight, they've missed the point. It would be better for them to find a sport or activity that they truly enjoy, such as dancing or some other sport. When we enjoy what we're doing, we're not constantly thinking about the end result or making excuses to avoid it. Instead, we look forward to the activity and enjoy the process. Number 4, being too hard on yourself. It's important to remember that change takes time, and we all make mistakes along the way. When we set new goals and try to build better habits, we may not always succeed right away. It's important not to be too hard on ourselves and recognize that setbacks and mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. Instead of getting discouraged or beating ourselves up over our mistakes, we should try to learn from them and use them as opportunities for growth. We can also try to be more compassionate and understanding towards ourselves, just as we would be towards a friend who is going through a difficult time. By being kinder to ourselves and focusing on progress rather than perfection, we can build better habits and achieve our goals in a more sustainable and fulfilling way. Remember, change is a journey, not a destination, and it's important to enjoy the process along the way. Number 5, you don't have people who are supporting you. If you want to improve your habits, it can be helpful to find people who have the habits you want to have. Surrounding yourself with people who have the habits you aspire to can be motivating and inspiring. You can learn from their behaviors and see how they incorporate these habits into their daily lives. For example, if you want to start exercising regularly, find friends or acquaintances who already have a consistent exercise routine. Join a fitness class or a running club to meet like-minded people who share your interests. You can also find online communities or forums dedicated to your desired habit, such as healthy eating or meditation, and connect with people there. By spending time with people who have the habits you want to have, you can learn from their experiences, get tips and advice, and gain support and encouragement. It can also make the process of building new habits more enjoyable and less daunting. Remember, it's important to find people who inspire and encourage you, rather than those who bring you down or make you feel inadequate. Choose your social circle wisely and focus on building relationships with people who will help you reach your goals. Building new habits and achieving our goals can be challenging, but many errors can be avoided. We need to focus on creating a plan, starting small, being consistent, and not being too hard on ourselves. It's important to change our mindset and focus on the process rather than just the end result. We need to embrace the journey, enjoy the small successes along the way, and remember that small changes over time can lead to significant results. Additionally, finding people with the habits we want to have can be a helpful source of inspiration and motivation. By avoiding these common errors and implementing practical strategies, we can build better habits and achieve our goals with ease. Until next time, don't forget, people aren't created to be perfect. We're created to find happiness and to make others happy.